Hi there, this is Rick Allen with Prepaid Legal. Let me ask you a quick question. Would you like to be able to get more attendees at your events, whether they be online events like webinars or live events such as networking meetings? You can use a Facebook event to help promote your event. The nice thing is you can then easily enlist other people to help you. You've made it easier for them to help you. So it all starts, though, with having a Facebook event. So that's what we're going to talk about for the next couple of minutes today. All right, I'm here today at my page, 30fold, and it's 30fold Inc. is the address, as you can see right up here. Now, ordinarily, a lot of things that I do for my business, I will use Facebook as 30fold instead of as me. This is a case where I'm going to go ahead and use this as me. I could create a Facebook event under my business page, but I cannot then message the invitees of the event because that's a function that pages don't have. Whereas if I create a personal event, then I can. So I'm going to just stay me for the moment, and I'm simply going to go right up here on the address bar, and I'm going to type in after the .com and the /events. All right, and I'm going to hit enter, and it's going to take me, and you can see here I've been invited to about a gazillion events. So I have nothing better to do than to go to all of these events. Actually, there are some of them that I can't go to, but they're events of friends of mine. And what I will typically do, as long as it's ones they want published, is I will go to that event. I will respond that I can't come. I'll maybe put in a comment about my regrets not being able to attend. It just depends. But then if it's an event that I want to help my friend promote, I will go out and I will look for people that are in my friend list who might be interested in that event. And definitely, people that are physically in this area, if it happens to be a local event, or maybe all over the country if it's an online event. All right, so let's go ahead and create an event here. And this gives me a blank screen, so the first thing I've got to do is I've got to find the date. My next Breakfast with Fran is on August the 25th, so I'm going to put that in. And we're going to start at 7:15. Now, Facebook only allows me to put in increments of 30 minutes, so I'm saying 7 o'clock here. Then I'm going to go over here and I'm going to add an end time, and I will put in 8:30 a.m., and that is the real time there. Now, to correct this time issue, what I will do is I will put the correct time in the body. Okay, so it says, what are you planning? Now, I've done this a few times before, so if I start typing Breakfast with Fran, you can see my browser just remembers what I've typed in this field before, so I'm going to select that because that's what we're going for. And where is it? And we are going to be at the Advantage Office Suites. So I'm going to just type that in. It's not a known place within Facebook, so it doesn't bring it up as a suggestion. So we're going to just put in here Ahwatukee. All right, and then I'm going to go down to the more info. Now, for this video, I'm not going to fill this all in. I'll do that offline. But I would put my description of the event, including the correct time of that event and everything right in here. All right, and I'm going to leave this. Anyone can view the RSVP list and show the guest list on the events page. So that way people who come to the page will see, oh, here's 10 people already coming. Maybe I should attend. All righty, and then I'm going to go right over here, and I'm going to add an event photograph. Now, this is definitely something you want to add. That 31 there just ain't cool. No two ways about it. So go ahead and find a good image that works well for you. And I'm just going to go ahead. I've actually got a folder over here that I'm going to go to. And I've got some images here. And I'm going to bring up the thumbnails of those images. flip down through here, and this is an event that Fran Tarkenton, yeah, the football player Fran Tarkenton, has helped out with, and he's my business partner. So I'm going to just find, I've got a picture of him in his football uniform someplace. There it is. Okay. Fran Tarkenton, number 10. Okay, this one right here. That's the one I want. So I'm going to open that, and that's going to upload that image automatically and put that in place here. It should show up any moment here. If it doesn't, I can reselect it. Looks like it's still uploading based on my Flickr. But then I can simply go ahead and say create the event. All right, and there it is. So there's my image, there's my event. Now this is already posted on my wall, so I'm going to need to get it updated very, very quickly. But here's the next thing. You see here, there's the invite guests. I can go right here, and now it's going to bring up my friends. I can simply begin choosing out of this list. Now I've got a lot of friends, so I want to narrow it down a little bit. So I'm going to say, well, give me the folks that are in Phoenix. It also gives me down here some of my lists. Unfortunately, right now, and this is one thing that I hope Facebook fixes soon, they used to give me all of my lists, and I was always very careful to put people in lists of various interest areas, so I could very well target who I wanted. So right now, you know, I have to just settle for, okay, show me the ones that are in Phoenix, and I'll pick them out of the list here. Now there are some programs out there, you know, if you're inviting everybody within a particular category that you've got on your list, that, you know, will go off and you know, check all of these names out. The old JavaScript routines that we used to use don't work anymore, so if you're trying to use those, sorry, they just don't work anymore. But once I choose those, I would say I might put in a personal message. That's always a good idea. You can also put people in here by email address, but they usually only let you, I think, put in 5 email addresses at a time, and then you submit. But you can submit it many, many times, so you can add more people as you go along. Now, the nice thing is you want to make sure that you tell your networking partners, the people that you work with on a regular basis, hey, I've invited you to an event. I hope you can come, but I understand if you've already got plans for that time slot, would you just do me a simple favor? If you've got people who might be interested in this event, could you please just you know, say no to the event and go over then and select guests yourself to invite to the event, because I've allowed that in my invitation, and that would help me a great deal. Thanks in advance, and then we go from there. That way, my network partners are actually helping me build my events. I want them to help me, but I can't expect them to help me if I don't make it easy to do. So I try and make it as easy to do. Give them physical flyers to hand out to maybe their customers, or put on their counters if they've got local businesses that people come into. Create a Facebook event that they can easily go to, and just you might need to remind them, hey, you know, even if you can't attend, I would really appreciate if you could maybe take a look at the event, see what it's about, and perhaps invite some people that you know that might be interested. Now, what's neat is, see this? You can message the guests. So the people who are coming, you can go here and you can message everybody. You can message only people who are attending, people who have said maybe, and people not yet replied. All right, so you can go to all of those folks and simply, you know, remind them. You might want to go right before, or maybe the evening before, and just send out a little reminder, because people forget. People are busy these days, and they need help. Especially if you're inviting me, I need help remembering. So make sure that you send me a reminder, especially if I've said, yeah, I'm going to come. So that's it for today. I hope this is helpful to you. Go out there, create those Facebook events, invite the people you know, the people you think might want to attend your event, and ask your networking partners to give you a hand to build a better, more successful event. That's it for now. Please stop by at facebook.com/30fold Inc. Check us out. Like us if you would, please, and let us show you what we do to help small businesses and help individuals in this crazy economy we live in. All right, thanks a lot. We'll talk to you all later. This is Rick Allen with Prepaid Legal. Bye-bye now.